What's going on, collective? This is Selena Fire. Welcome to Love Fire Tarot 18 Plus. If you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other channels. They will be pinned in the message box below. This is going to be an interesting reading. So I'm not going to really be reading cards. I'm going to be giving you spiritual messages on downloads and things that Spirit has given me today. So I am your messenger, right? I'm going to channel the messages that I've been given to you, right? So lots of interesting things going on in the energy, going on with the twin flame community. So a lot of you that watch me, you are twin flames, right? As you know, Selena Fire is a twin flame, okay? I told my story. I came into my awakening when I found out that I was a true twin flame was about in, 2020 is when I went through my awakening on my journey when I really started to figure things out, right? And as we know, if you study twin flame, the divine feminine goes through the awakening process way before the masculine, right? Takes the masculine a long time to catch up, could take years, right? And I feel like many of you that watch me, many of you are the divine feminine. Okay, and I feel like many of you are connecting to your masculine, okay, who is either just going through their awakening or hasn't figured it out yet. But I can assure you, what I'm feeling in the energy right now is there has been a huge boom, all right, that has just occurred within the last couple days, okay? So from what I'm feeling in the energy, a boom. Okay, a light bulb has went off for many of these masculines, okay, who are possibly connecting with you in some capacity, could possibly be your twin flame, okay? So here's what I'm getting. It's actually very funny. So this morning, so Spirit actually woke me this morning and gave me a very interesting message. So please take what resonates, right? This is going to be for some of you, not for all. But so I was informed by Spirit that some of you, your masculine is with a karmic, okay? Most of them are, okay? That's very common for twin flame. They don't realize their path, their mission. They think they're with the right person. They're not, okay? They are with a karmic. As we know, karmic relationships are not made to last. They are made to teach you a very important lesson on this journey. The most important lesson is what? That relationship is not a true relationship. It's not love. That is not your person. That is very toxic. That person is supposed to teach you what love is not, okay? And once you've learned all the lessons from that person, you are supposed to finally let them go and release fully. Okay, that doesn't mean keeping them on the side until something better comes along. That means releasing fully and never looking back. Okay, some of them have a hard time with that because most of them are in a codependent relationship. The karmic they're with is toxic and codependent as well. Most of them are manipulative, narcissistic. Okay, there's abuse and there's addictions and things that are also tied to it. There's financial ties, other financial codependency that's tied to it. So there's a lot of other things that make it more complicated, right? So anyway, the message that I'm getting from Spirit is that something has recently occurred, right? So I feel like most of these masculines, now granted, they're in lower vibe, right? They're not at your level feminine, okay? So they're not divine yet, okay? They're your divine masculine, but they're not divine yet, Okay, they have a lot of work they need to do. They have a lot of healing they need to do, but they haven't accepted you. They haven't completely accepted the connection. There was a lot of denial, pushing it away, not believing. Okay, many of them aren't very spiritual. They don't understand what twin flame is. Okay, but I feel most of them feel a soul connection. They feel like a soulmate. They feel something is there, something more. They can't explain it. But there's like this confusion, right? And I feel like within the last couple days, something, boom, a light bulb has went off for most of them, is what I'm feeling in the energy. And and if they're with the karmic, they're figuring things out, right? Excuse me. And what I'm being told by spirit is they're doing a lot of research, right? They're researching you. There's a lot of Seven of Swords going on, right? They're researching you online. They're looking things up. They're trying to investigate. They're watching you. And in turn, the karmic is watching them, right? Well, in the recent days, okay, something major just happened last night for some of them. There was a major argument that went off in many of their homes last night, okay? Jerry Springer. Spirit is telling me, yeah, I got a big download this morning. There was some Jerry Springer going on, okay? There was an argument, there was a fight, and it was regarding you, collective, and you are the majority of the fights that go on in this household, okay? You're not involved, you're staying in your lane, you're not even talking to this person. For most of you, you got this person blocked, okay? And that's what even makes it even more hysterical. This karmic is losing their shit about you, okay? Because they're seeing the writing on their wall with this person figuring the truth out about your connection, right? And this person, your divine masculine, right, is researching you. Well, they got caught last night. Okay. They got caught looking you up, okay? Within the last couple days, they've been getting caught and they've been getting in arguments about you. So there was a big argument, I was told, okay? So I'm sharing this with you. This supposedly happens often, okay? You are normally the topic of conversation in this household, I'm being told by spirit, okay? And why is that? Because they're seeing the writing on the wall. This karmic is extremely threatened by you, okay? And why is that? Because this karmic is extremely insecure because they know that you are the chosen one, right? You are the priority. You are number one. You are the true soul contract. They are an option. They are the option. They are second choice. They are not who this person wants to be with. If they're constantly looking you up, collective, let's just be completely honest, okay? They don't want to be with them, okay? And this karmic doesn't want to accept it. Okay, they're holding on to them for dear life. Okay, it's a succubus energy. Okay, it's a very toxic, codependent energy, and they don't want to lose to you. That's all it is. Okay, and this is the writing on the wall. Okay, for whatever sick, twisted relationship they have going on here, it's not working. Okay, it hasn't been working for spirits telling me for some of them for years, okay? For years. For some of them, these karmics have to chase this person constantly. What are you doing? Who are you with? Looking at their phone, chasing them, questioning them, all in their business. This person has no freedom. Why would you want to live like that? My goodness. So if this is your twin, man, sympathize with them, right? But again, they got themselves involved in that situation, right? They picked that path, right? You pick the karmic path. You pick the dark path. You had a choice, right? To go to the left or the right, and you chose the karmic path. You chose that path, right? So now they're suffering with this karmic, okay? If they would have went to the right with you, collective, you would have never done that to them. You would have let them live their life, right? You would have not been all up in their business, because true love has trust, honesty, respect, faithfulness, and commitment. A toxic karmic relationship does not have that. Okay, it just does not. Most of these energies, Spirit is telling me, they cheat on each other constantly. Constantly. Why would you want to live like that? It's disgusting, is what I'm seeing in the energy. It really is a Jerry Springer show, okay? From what Spirit showed me in the visions and what I was finding out last night, what went down, my God, okay? It was like I was a fly on the wall, okay? What it's like to be gifted. My God, I find out a lot of information, I tell you. I find out stuff that I'm like, too much info, all right? Yeah, I know too much, okay? So I like to share it with all of you. I'm getting the downloads, okay? And Spirit's like, my goodness, Selena, tell the collective, just be thankful you're not involved in that nightmare, okay? Because it's a nightmare, okay? Your masculine needs to figure it out, and they're figuring it out. They're realizing they're with the wrong person, okay? They've been with the wrong person. This person's a nightmare, okay? A friggin' nightmare, okay? Now, granted, you may not want this person back, okay? You've learned a lot of lessons from this masculine, okay? You've learned a lot of lessons from this karmic they're tied to, too, my God, okay? It's this triangle here where we're learning lessons from everybody, okay? And trust me, the karmic and the masculine are learning lessons from you, collective, okay? You're teaching this karmic and masculine whether they want to admit it or not. Because trust me, they're watching you. Hi. They're watching Selena, right? Oh yeah, they watch me too. So I'm well aware of it, okay? And it really ticks them off when they do things that they think's gonna bother you when it doesn't faze you at all right? Doesn't faze you at all, collective, right? When you completely ignore them, okay? The reason why they do that is they want to see if they can get a reaction out of you, right? Like the karmic that joined my live last night. All right. We had a pop-up tarot destroyer, right? That loves to come on every now and then, all the tarot channels. Why do they do that? Why do karmic energies do that? They want to prevent the message from coming through, right? They don't want the message, the truth, to come through to the collective. Okay? They don't want the spiritual advisors, the psychic mediums, to tell you the truth of what's going on in the collective. They don't want you to know. They don't want us to open your eyes, to awaken you, collective, right? Well, too bad. That's our job. That's why Spirit and the Divine gave us the gift, so I can give it to you, collective, right? So, you know, that's what's going on. Trying to prevent the messages from coming through, trying to prevent your masculine from awakening properly to the truth of what's going on, trying to prevent them from, you know, rising up and elevating, okay? I even got another weird download the other day. Something about some of these karmics. Now, granted, take what resonates, right? This might not all be your situation, but this is going to be for some of you. Some of you have a masculine, okay, that is tied to a karmic that is really doing things to them physically, okay? I've been seeing this, putting things in their food, putting things in their drinks, affecting their sleep patterns, doing things to confuse them, to keep them in a lower vibration, to really mess with their paranoia, so that they're thinking that it's you or other things, and to really confuse them, to stay low vibe, to stay with them. These karmics cannot be trusted whatsoever, okay? Many of these karmics have been doing this to these individuals. If they've been with them long periods of time, some of them have been with them years, they have been doing this to these individuals for a long time. With black magic manipulation, they've been going to practitioners, they've been paying a lot of money, they've been taking your masculine's money and using it against them. Okay? This is what I'm seeing. They're taking your masculine's money, they're going to a practitioner, and they're using it against them to do things to them physically, to make them sick, to make them not think properly. I was even getting this the other day about some of them have trouble with their legs or their muscles. Some of them have headaches. It's affecting them in different ways, and it's because of what the karmic is doing. It's because of the black magic, okay? Also, if your masculine has been sleeping around, okay, maybe they have an open relationship with this karmic, they've been cheating on this karmic, they've been with a lot of people, some of them, okay, take what resonates, some of them recently have either found out bad news that they've caught something recently, an STD, a sexually transmitted disease, or they haven't found out, but they have suspicion that they have one. Okay, because something's not feeling right down there. Okay. So that's also another thing that I'm getting. So they could have caught it from multiple partners they've been with. They could have caught it from the karmic. Okay. They're not being safe. They're not being careful. Some of them have some sex addiction tied to it. Spirit is also telling me that, again, we talk about energy transfer collective, and I'm very big about when I say your VIP pass, I know we joke about it and I'm like silly about it. Your VIP, right? When I talk about that and I say, hey, you're VIP, your body is a temple, right? You're not supposed to be sharing your body, your VIP with anybody. It's a sacred thing, right? So, Selena, I'm proud of that. If I could raise one hand and say, I've only been with this amount of partners, okay, I'm on one hand. I'm proud of that, right? You should be proud of that collective, right? Your body is a temple, okay? If you give yourself to someone, that means I truly love you. I truly commit to you, okay? And that means you mean something to me because I don't give that to anybody, okay? Because energy transfer is real. You transfer energy. You transfer karma, okay? So what I'm picking up in the energy is that some of these masculines and karmics that they've been with, okay, have had some serious toxic energy transfers. So if they have had the black cloud over them and nothing's going right in their life, they have undertaken some toxic waves of energy transfer from these people they've slept with. That is a real thing. And some of them don't believe in that. Some of them are like, oh, it's not true. Oh, it's true. I can assure you of it. And it's going to haunt them, okay? Because every single person they've slept with, it's going to haunt them, okay? Because it's an energy transfer, okay? And think about every single person they've been with. And think of all the toxicity that they've been with and all the karma that's followed those individuals that now you just keep transferring and transferring and transferring to you. Double it, triple it, quadruple it, collective. Really think about it. It really makes you sick when you think about what that number really is. So your VIP is something sacred, okay? And they have a lot of karma they need to clear up. And you want to think twice about who you sleep with because then you incur that, okay? Your VIP is sacred energy, Okay. And this is just what I'm seeing in the energy. I'm seeing this. Okay. So there's a lot of boom realizations coming to light. Okay. There's a lot of awakenings. I just find it funny that, these karmics are losing their crap about, oh my God, they're figuring stuff out. The black magic isn't working anymore. No, it only works for so long. And Spirit said no more, right? Spirit said no more. You're not going to do this anymore to divine connections. You're not going to do this anymore to the twin flame community. You're not going to do it anymore to the divine feminine, because trust me when I say it, they have casted a million things against us, divine feminine, the empress energy, a million things against us, a million things against our family. Did they think we weren't going to find out? Okay, we've known for a very long time. 444, the shield of protection, it's not going to affect you. It hasn't affected us. And that's why they're watching. Well, has it affected you yet? No, it hasn't. So stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your money. Stop wasting your energy, because you keep creating more and more karma against yourself, karmic energy, right? You have a rude awakening, okay? Because your tower is crumbling, okay? Your world is coming to an end, okay? And you're going to have a lifetime of suffering. Okay, that is the message that I wanted to get to the collective. So just be aware, okay? Be aware that you're masculine, okay? Granted, he's not divine, okay? He is not. They're very low, okay? They're trying to rise up. Many of them are trying. They're not going to fully elevate until they get rid of the karmic. That is just plain and simple. They need to get rid of that toxicity. They need to move out of that environment. They need to say goodbye permanently, not keep them on the side, okay? Goodbye permanently. If they don't have the strength to do it, it's not going to happen, okay? They are going to suffer a lifetime with these karmics, okay? They both have a ton of karma. A ton of karma. My God, what I'm seeing, it's just going to be bad. It's going to be affecting finances if it hasn't already. Their finances are going to be crumbling like you wouldn't believe. Health, I'm seeing health, okay? Spirit is also telling me their health is going to start to go down. The karmics' health, the karmics have been wishing ill health on the divine feminine. We are aware of that. It's coming back on the karmics tenfold. So there's a good possibility these karmics may start to get very, very sick. So your masculine may become a widower, okay? By the end of 2024 into 2025, it's very possible. Something might suddenly happen. We're not wishing ill will on anybody, but this is what I'm seeing in the energy, okay? Hey, when you wish that upon people, it comes back to get you, okay? Remember, what you put out into the energy comes back at you tenfold, okay? Divine protection is here for the collective community, 444. The shield of protection is around my collective, okay? But yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of bad stuff. And, you don't want to be a part of it. You want the best for your masculine, you do. But for many of them, it's like, you don't think it's going to be this lifetime if they're not going to be able to heal and elevate. They can't get rid of the trash, right? They can't get rid of the karmics. They can't change their life. Some of them don't want to change, right? They want to stay in low vibe. They want to be a player. They want to do what they want to do, right? And that's fine. If that makes them happy, so be it, right? You want them to be happy, but I don't see happiness here. I don't see happiness in the energy. I see suffering. I see financial loss. I see health risks. I see things going down in the household. I see tons of Jerry Springer fighting. It's a hot mess in their world. And it's something that I personally wouldn't want to be a part of. So unless they can elevate and change, I just don't see it happening, collective. But this is your message, okay? This is a collective message. I thought it was kind of funny. I wanted to share with you. Spirit said stuff went down within the last couple days. You seem to be the topic of conversation. They seem to argue about you a lot. Your masculine is heavily obsessed with you. And why is that? They're still in love with you, right? Obviously, soul contract, that will never die. You love them, they love you. It's twofold energy. You're the same soul, you're split soul, twin flame, right? Karmic's got nothing on you. Okay, they know they can't compete with you. You are the diamond collective. And it is what it is, right? The truth is finally going to come out, whatever these karmics have told them, whatever stories, lies that have been told for God knows how long. They're just making themselves look like a fool because now everybody sees the writing on the wall that these karmics are liars, right? They've manipulated your divine masculine for a very long time. They've gotten their friends to be on board, the flying monkeys, right? To participate in a bunch of lies that are not true. So, hey, teach his own, right? Everybody that was on the bandwagon of that to support that is getting karma. Until they wake up and realize that awakening, they're all going down with the ship, right? So that tower is crumbling and everybody that was a part of that is going down with the black cloud. So that is the message coming from spirit. That is what I'm seeing. And I'm sure you don't want to be a part of it. So what do we say? Stay in your lane, collective. Stay in your lane and just keep doing what you're doing. Take care. Love and light. Peace.